Basically, because of the fact that I'm in the survival game basically. I mean, I'm basically, like I say, I create life forms. I created basically 1.5 life forms, and I created exoskeletons, and I created the human race, basically endoskeleton, inside out endoskeletons. So basically, it's a part of a life thing. Basically, things eventually try and eat you, or you just happen to get exposed to massive amounts of radiation, and then you die. So you have to be careful. You have to be protected. So basically, as it turns out, what is good for radiation protection is also good for bullets and stuff like that, and other things. Anyway, I don't really know, and I really don't care. But basically there were no laws. I mean, there are no real laws in greater existence. Basically, laws don't matter. Pretty much armor and basically weapons and armor matter, and that's all that matters. Anti-aircraft, the ability to basically take out incoming enemies, basically the ability to live underground, pretty much, which basically at one point in time the world wasn't so nice, soft, and fluffy with its oxygen barrier and everything else. Greater space and basically being out there in the universe basically is a lot harder. Pretty much, not every race, not every life form grows up in such a nice paradise. Basically, and I am actually from a billion years ago or trillion years ago when life and existence was quite so easy. And it was very hard actually out there in space without oxygen or plenty of everything. Basically, this world has been made nice for a reason, like a vacation spot, kind of, or a place to have a family, pretty much. Anyway, though, so there's the laws, and there's what's posted in the newspaper, and there's what the police try to enforce, and then there's what basically is reality, pretty much, which has to do with space and existence and life forms and everything else. And pretty much you can post or say whatever you want, but when it comes down to it, it comes down to simple, basically armored and defense, pretty much. It always has. Are you tough enough to survive? Humans really aren't all that tough. I'm not really that tough in this body, whatever. I don't really care. I am 99 trillion years old, basically. So, and I'm the great Lucifer Star, the one with all the Bibles. And the one that is basically mentioned pretty much beforehand. But like I say, you spelled my name wrong. It's with an S. But that's okay. You weren't supposed to spell it right. I didn't want anybody using my name other than on my ships and other things. That's why it was just LS, and then later on we just changed it to SS because too many people were trying to guess my name. So they can go out there and pretend to be me. But there's only one me, and I'm it. My other name is Brian, like I say. So anyway, Zachary and a bunch of other people wanted to just post news articles or wanted to just type into a computer or write something down on a piece of paper and say that they were something. But they're actually not really. Like I said, Zachary, Bill Gates. Like, why would you even use Bill Gates? Zachary. Like, that's just such a stupid name. I think it was Bill Skates or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever he thought was cool when he was 17 or 15. Anyway, though, there's what you can say to your friends, what you can say within the world, and then there's what really is out there, pretty much in existence and life and all that other stuff, like me, and like the whole galaxy coming towards us. That'll be here in about 680 billion years. Anyway, it was 100 trillion years away. So, and a long time ago, I said, well, you probably just can't see it. Like, it could be coming like this. It's supposed to be spinning like this. We're spinning like this, and it's supposed to be spinning the same way, so you might not really notice it. I don't really know. They say it's coming more like a dish towards us. I don't know, and I don't care. I built it, and then I moved on. And I built this one, and I built that one, or started it, and basically, and I started the other things, and I deleted all the information on it, so I wouldn't know. Besides, it's way too much information for one person to handle or hold. And I don't really care. I did it 100 trillion years ago. Who cares? And there's so much of a nightmare that's happened, like, I'm not even supposed to be here telling you all this. If Zachary Bill Gates had his way, or Trumpy, or any of the others, I'd be dead. If I hadn't changed my name to Brian, I probably would be dead. Actually, I didn't change my name, like I say. I'm still Lucifer Star. I just added myself in as American citizen Brian. So, anyway, yeah. Anyway, and I don't really care. I'm on vacation. I'm retired. I saved or protected life forms in existence for hundreds of trillions of years or so. And then somebody tried to unmake me. So, anyway, I was basically like, see ya, bye. And I was gone. They thought I was dead. I just went back in time. They had restricted time travel information so much that they didn't even know that it actually existed. Anyway, because too many people were fighting over it or something like that, I don't really know. So it took them like whole lifetimes to figure out that it did exist and exactly where or how to use it. So anyway, and I don't really care. I just had it and used it because I was that old. I figured it out. Anyway, and then I deleted that information so no one else would have it. And I don't care. It'll take you hundreds of billions or trillions of years to figure it out. Artificial intelligence computers can figure it out a lot faster. So anyway, and you need them anyway to do all the calculations and everything else. People can't just, you can't just like press a lever and just travel back in time. It's not like a slide thing. It's not like you can just go click, okay, you're back in time. Like a computer has to do everything and figure it out, and it all has to do with all kinds of really complicated things. And I don't know, and I don't care, and I'm not going to help you anyway. Like I told Rodney, no, I'm not going to help you. Why would I help you? To kill me? To kill them? To kill the 1.5s? Or kill the exoskeletons? No, I'm not going to help you do that. And look what you did to the dinosaurs. They're on land and you could hunt them easier. So you killed them all. The ocean ones were harder to get to. So, anyway, and all kinds of other crap. Like I say, it was all so messed up that it just, a bunch of people like Zachary running around using a gun to pull down girls' underwear and then accidentally shooting one up the vagina and stuff like that. And other pathetic people saying, oh, you can't see that. You're banned. You're banned. Shut the fuck up, YouTube. Like, you swear. Anyway, like I say, I'm being watched. I've been watched my whole existence. I told Rodney that. Millions of 800 galaxies. And I'm the creator for most of that. And very old. 100 trillion years old is a lot. And confirmed as soon as I told them about the galaxy coming towards us. And it took them like 30, 40 years or 50 years to figure it out. And then they restricted their information. Like I said, the space shuttle is like 150 years old. Way older than 1980. So is Hubble. Hubble's like 120 or 150 years old or something like that. It's old. Anyway, it's done a long time ago or some point in time. I mean, the gyroscopes wore out. They didn't break, they wore out. I asked them about it, and they said, well, they actually they served just fine for their total lifetime. Basically, they actually worked at like 20 or 30 years past their normal life, their expected life expectancy. They wore out. So, anyway, and it ran out of fuel. It had enough fuel to keep itself in orbit. Or high, it was supposed to be a geosynchronous orbit or something like that. I don't even know. I don't care. Like they were purposely trying to keep people from seeing the stars in space, restricting the information. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. Zachary and a bunch of people just wanted to run around and act like they're rich. Basically having sex with girls and doing drugs. That's about as far as they expected to ever go. Or ever get. Past that, they didn't care. Let's go to the beach and do some drugs. And some South American drug dealer's like, yes. Hey, whatever, but money's useless. I mean, production, that's what matters.